Hello and welcome. You're watching our daily English news program on Somaliland National Television with me, Waris Mohammed, and these are the main stories making headlines. President of Somaliland's meeting with cabinet ministers on border security. Former and new Director General of Commerce transfer responsibilities. Somaliland President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo held a meeting with the cabinet ministers and governmental officials and discussed strengthening security, and especially on the borders. This meeting discussed some of the top issues of concern in the country, the condition of foreigners residing in the country, as well as the individuals who are illegally migrating to overseas nations. Among the other critical points discussed during this meeting was that citizens of neighboring nation Somalia are from now on required to carry identification papers and passports if traveling from Somaliland and back to it. They are also required to pay entry fees as well. Also, any foreigner traveling outside of Somaliland through a Somaliland airport needs to obtain a passport from the National Immigration Office and an official go-home papers. Foreigners, while residing in the country, are required to obtain identification papers from Somaliland's National Immigration Office, and that they need a license for owning a business in the country. On the other hand, the President of Somaliland and his cabinet ministers decided that Somaliland citizens are required to have a Somaliland passport every time they're visiting neighboring country Somalia, and will also pay $15 as an entry fee. Also, while returning back to the country from Somalia, they're required to carry their passport or any of their identification papers to identify them as Somaliland citizens. They also announced that from now on, entering Somaliland requires a visa, and that any traveler will find this visa in the Somaliland office in their countries. This governmental press release also states that starting from the 1st of January next year, all telecommunication companies will not sell telephone SIM cards unless the individual is carrying identification papers. Somaliland's government urges the people of Somaliland, as well as the foreigners residing in the country, to carefully follow the new rules and to note that these are security measures that will strengthen the country's security. An event was held to transfer responsibilities between former and new Director General for the Ministry of Commerce. The event had in attendance Minister of Commerce, Vice Minister of Commerce and Planning, and officials from the Ministry of Commerce. Mohammed Sheikh Omar Hassan, former Director General of Commerce and currently the head of Good Governance and Anti-Corruption Commission, congratulated the newly appointed Director General of Commerce and wished him further success in office. Newly appointed Director General of Commerce, Abdirashid Ahmed Guled, expressed joyfulness for his appointment and pledged to work hard at obtaining ministerial goals and objectives. Vice Minister of Commerce and Vice Minister of Planning collectively praised the work ethics of both officials, where they expressed wishes of success on their new positions. In conclusion, Minister of Commerce and International Cooperation Dr. Musa Qasim Umar welcomed the new Director General and thanked the former Director General for his efforts and achievements. A competition was held by Somaliland Ministry of Youth, Sports and Tourism for a group of runners from different universities across the country in the capital city, Hargeisa. After competitors ran up to 3 kilometers, Admas University won the first position, while Hope University won the second and the third positions. Vice Minister of Youth, Sports and Tourism, Abdirashid Ismail Kahin, explained the significance of sports to the youth and that Somaliland is investing in the sports development. He also stated that sports play a pivotal role in the development of youth in the country and pointed out that the Ministry of Youth is willing to produce athletes from different sports. Head of Sports Coordination Mustafa Ali Noor spoke about the objective of this competition and stated that it aims at strengthening relations between students of different universities across the capital city and that it's an opportunity for them to socialize and take part of group activities. Winner of the first position, Mustafa Muhammad Aden, and a student of Admas University, expressed joyfulness for his accomplishment and thanked the Ministry of Youth for organizing this event. In conclusion, Vice Minister of Youth, Sports and Tourism handed over awards and medals to winners of the first 6 positions in this competition. Gargari Youth Intellectuals held a banquet lunch for new governmental officials appointed by the President of Somaliland. This event also had in attendance Deputy Chairman of the House of Elders, Governor of Awdal Region, governmental and non-governmental officials, and a group of Hargeisa University students who recently completed their master's degree abroad. Representative of Gargari Youth Intellectuals welcomed the newly appointed officials and congratulated the graduates for their achievements in completing their master's degree in international relations. On the other hand, Minister of State for Water, Mahdi Osman, welcomed the new governmental officials and expressed admiration to Gargari Youth Intellectuals for organizing this event. He also wished them success in the upcoming future. Eventually, newly appointed governmental officials expressed appreciation for this invitation and praised the hard work of Gargari Youth Intellectuals and the group of master graduates present at the event. And that's all the news for now. Thanks for watching and catch us tomorrow at the same time. Goodbye.